If you never lived in the ghetto, you wouldn't understand. If you never lived in the ghetto, you wouldn't understand. If you never lived in the ghetto, you wouldn't understand.
Stop the jetting and lounge up in ghetto heaven.
Ghetto heaven, your this is the land of a ghetto man. Most people don't understand. Survivor's the ghetto's game plan. So as a kid from birth, my life it got cursed, switched and reversed, things just got worse. It seems the worse it got, the more I'd sacrifice. It's like a story that suddenly had came to life. It started out in Newark, my birthplace where I was taught. Pulling the trigger's the first thought. So I went out and bought myself a tray, ate 2 bundles of dope on the streets up. I got my way. At that point, the Mr. Child, yeah, I walked with a smile, but my lifestyle is foul. It's the sound that my gap made. I wasn't afraid. Brought here for 2 reasons to get paid and set grades. Ghetto skills, ghetto styles, no hits and ghetto magic. Ghetto's ain't tragic, it's proud to be a ghetto bastard. On the ghetto block, in the ghetto neighborhood, doing ghetto crime, selling dimes and ghetto goods. Everything's the ghetto when you live in the ghetto life. Ghetto heaven is rebel, tech 9 pumps and shank knives. There's no angels, prophets, or apostles. Just typical niggas with attitudes that are hostile. We're leaving fossils and bones. I'm keeping it well known. This is my home, sweet home. I'm staying forever, cause it's diggity better, sever, never together, clever. 3 ghetto birds of the same feathers. Rolling on blocks and blocks with Mac 11s. That's how it is. It's when you live in the ghetto.
If you never lived in the ghetto, you wouldn't understand. If you never lived in the ghetto, you wouldn't understand. If you never lived in the ghetto, you wouldn't understand.
Stop the jetting and lounge up in ghetto heaven.
If you never lived in the ghetto, you wouldn't understand. If you never lived in the ghetto, you wouldn't understand. If you never lived in the ghetto, you wouldn't understand.
Stop the jetting and lounge up in ghetto heaven.
Everywhere I go, somebody's talking about the ghetto. Either TV talk shows or on the radio. The information they're giving is wrong. Some might drop the blues while others singing a sad song. I was born and raised in the ghetto as a pro-black. So crackers, won't you step back? The storm is kicking too fat. This is the life I live in, yes I do love it, fam. If you never lived in the ghetto, you wouldn't understand. Back in the days we used to steal crazy cars. The cops used to chase us every day, we was breaking laws. If I got caught, I sit in the youth house. But I didn't really care, cause mines would be getting me out. Out on the street again and back on the ghetto strip. For hood wanna be gangsta, pocket $25 clip. We got fun, drinking 40s, lighting blunts. Gold digging girls, using sex to get what they want. Fiends looking crazy, trying to get them another blast. Cops being crooked and starting brothers for drugs and cash. Roughnecks bring a wreck. He has that. Pop, we shot him, and now we got big respect. He came around, flipping his lip, and he got 8. Talking about where he's from, but this is the wrong place. Ghetto love, ghetto heaven, it's no joke. Catch contact, pollution and gun smoke. I realize who I am in the form of a 7. Some might call it ghetto hell, but I call it ghetto heaven. It's ghetto heaven. If you never lived in the ghetto, you wouldn't understand. If you never lived in the ghetto, you wouldn't understand. If you never lived in the ghetto, you wouldn't understand.
Stop the jetting and lounge up in ghetto heaven.
If you never lived in the ghetto, you wouldn't understand. If you never lived in the ghetto, you wouldn't understand. If you never lived in the ghetto, you wouldn't understand.
Stop the jetting and lounge up in ghetto heaven. It's a shame my people just don't understand the ghetto life. So I'ma explain, run the game, shed some light. Take each letter in ghetto and describe what it means to me. Blow your mind, John started off with G. Gangsters gambling, gun and clocks and gunfire. Girls looking grim, girls got gold desires. Nobody knows the game, boys are gift break. Good game, get a grip, now time for H. Half for the middle hate, hella 5 hold-ups. Hellraisers having hits, homicides and roll-ups. Hard hater, hardcore, hard hood to snuff. Hot the hangovers and hits the handcuff. Even the evil in enemies' eyes erupt slow. Effortless, no emotions in the egos. He's equipped with elevation and ecstasy. Elaborate to a clip, now I rip the 2 T's. The night triggers and checks terrorize and the talk of a teenager. Touched by 45. Then those thinking that they thump thorough quick, throwing jazz threaten, so think when it gets thick. Okay, let's organize all outrages, obey the obscenity and oasis. Abstraction is show when it's clear, it's over with, cause your name's in the obituary. I done took each letter and ghetto and broke it down. Add verbs, adjectives, nouns and pronouns. To the listener, ghetto life seems beset. Stop the chatting and lounge up in ghetto heaven.
If you never lived in the ghetto, you wouldn't understand. If you never lived in the ghetto, you wouldn't understand. If you never lived in the ghetto, you wouldn't understand.
Stop the chatting and lounge up in ghetto heaven.
If you never lived in the ghetto, you wouldn't understand. If you never lived in the ghetto, you wouldn't understand. If you never lived in the ghetto, you wouldn't understand.
Stop the jetting and lounge up in ghetto heaven.
If you never lived in the ghetto, you wouldn't understand. If you never lived in the ghetto, you wouldn't understand. If you never lived in the ghetto, you wouldn't understand.
Stop the jetting and lounge up in ghetto heaven.
Ghetto heaven, ghetto's what I'm talking about. Ghetto heaven, ghetto's what I'm living